Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. We've got a Lily button. We need to figure out what this is about. Talking to Mother Mione here, of the Carlin Canopy. Good evening to you, Arctic. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. Oh, we got a button here. A Lily sigil is carved into this tiny ivory button. This is related to the murders. And the masked man, and a giant floating eyeball. Lots going on. There's a lot going on. Wasn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body? Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the Lily sigil. You have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette, or by the Aetheryte Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Okay. To the plaza. That we can do. No chocobos allowed in town. We have other opportunities for running more quickly. Okay. Bernadette. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. Button. This one, right here. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the White Lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. There is a soul in Gridania who does. It'd be Hungold, or the Lancers Guild. One makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a forename basis. At the Lancers Guild, you say. Very good. We can head that way. With the teleport. Aethernet, Lancers Guild. Exactly where we need to go. Oh, lovely. Getting a good line of people with information about who would possibly know what's going on. Making our investigation pretty straightforward here so far. See if we can get more direct information here. Bernadette believes that I can help you. Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I'll try to assist, never you fear. Whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Look at this button. Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's Ward, northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursandel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button on the rest of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Okay. Ursandel. So I can't use Chocobo in town. Doing double sprint, whether it helps or not. We can always have Peloton going, so that is a pretty big win here. Up towards this way. Here's a person here. And there. A lot of trees. As you might expect. 12th wood and all that. And I believe we are acquainted. Pray leap into my thoughts. Just a question about this button. The sigil of the D'Artancourt family. How is it that you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman? Her face. Was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. Shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths. But on one condition, you promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. How suspicious. Huh. 11,100 XP. Sandel has a confession to make regarding the mysterious murders. Well, let's hear it. I was once a manservant, an employee of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the D'Artancourts. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amandine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change to her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed. She beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, the lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons, till one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed that they would help her to regain what she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. The rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaids to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. Performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was. When the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So as I had left Hawk Manor, my home for nigh on half a century. Oh my. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amandine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and endeavor to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience till you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Hawk Manor, on the western edge of the Central Shroud. Go now, go and do what must be done. Alright. Not where we thought this was going to be going. Okay. What about the masked guy and the eyeball monsters? Probably one of the masked men was the masked man we're looking for here. At least hopefully. To the Central Shroud. Over here. Hawk Manor. Okay. Probably fastest to go through the White Wolf Gate here. Any close ones here? Not sure the Lancer's Gate it looks like. Alright. Well, that'll work. Yeah. Bent Branch is a little bit further away from there. So we're gonna go White Wolf Gate. That'll get us to the upper section of the Central Shroud. Perfect. I don't think we've been over to this manor here before. We looked around a little bit in the upper Central Shroud here for various quests and stuff we've done before. And out here we can use the chocobo. Lovely. Alright. Basically, a southern direction here. Stick to the roads. A little 30-ish guys around. It's fine. Level 38 now. That works. Pond. All these guys in here. Strokers. Just heading up this way. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a floating eyeball. Yep. That's concerning. Get out of here. Floating eyeball guy. Okay. The floating eyes continue. Yep, there's just floating eyeballs here. Oh yeah. That's probably fine. Let's just deal with some of these, shall we? Okay. Just that a little bit. Use 5. We're gonna fight more floating eyeballs. Just in quest here. Finding more eyeballs here is also fine. Okay. And hunting log complete. We get another 11,000 XP. Here's the smith. Hey there. There's no greater thrill than striving alongside like-minded companions to overcome the deadliest of challenges. May the wisdom you gained in the Hall of the Novice serve you well on your ventures. Yep, that's him. Manor Gate. He's just here. Alright. In we go. Manor, now accessible. Where the duties have been added to the duty finder and duty support. Okay. So it's a whole dungeon. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, that is new. This is level 28 dungeon. So it's still before the Sunken Temple of Karn here, which we also have not done yet. I'm going to do the duty support, obviously, for this one here. And the level 35 dungeon isn't even on this system. I'll have to look into grouping up for that at some point. But for speed here, go straight into here. Look at how it still has the commence button, even though you very specifically had to choose to start it. I guess if you accidentally press that button, you don't want to be instantly whisked away to a dungeon. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Floating eyeballs, yep. Oh boy. Hawk Manor. Very spooky. Okay. So we got multiple different ways to go. Find the green key. Ah. There's a sealed barrier up here. Sentries. Manor maidservant. All manner of enemies here. Some of these. Harvesting. Attic bats. What is the carpet stain? Slug? Okay. We got slugs here. So is there anything useful in that room? Perhaps. Okay. There is a tiny key. Whether or not this is green is a question. It's tiny. There's gonna be various keys here. See on the map? Ah, that's very nice. Red Hall, Ivy Door, second floor, White Hall. Some AoEs going on, everybody. Always a fun time. They seem to be doing a wild amount of damage here. You'd be better off with just attacks and AoEs. Spending all that time constantly switching between enemies. It's been ticking down the entire time here. It's something. It's something. Now, lots of different rooms here. And barricades. Who's going? Stay out of that. Good. In here. This big old, mostly kind of abandoned slash just messed up area. Okay. Well, so. This bad here. Bad. Okay. Are we level safe? We can't use barrage. Okay. That's fine. Let's sync to 31. So some of the first bits of bardness going for us. That's something at least. And back to locked door. We got a small key. Use tiny key? Yeah, go for it. Seems like we have chosen the correct direction to start here. Maybe. What else seems to be using any AoE damage over times or anything? It's okay. Another tiny key. We're making our way around here. First objective is finding the green key. There's another locked door. Let's go for it. Maybe just tiny keys open locked doors here. That's alright. Got a treasure coffer back there. Yeah, I'm okay with that idea. Let's use this. Volley. Wide volley, even. Better than a not wide volley, clearly. These. Deviant mold. Goes down. Treasure coffer. We get all the treasure. A pot of fine wax. Okay. Not exactly the treasure I was looking for, but I'll take it. In the literal sense that I have taken it. Keep going here. Why, volley? Those. Spray and attacks all over the place. Next guy. And mold. Various bats. Here comes a commander maidservant here. It's probably fine. out of the way of any of that. Main servant is down. One enemy. Face the attic bat. Okay. Lots of rooms here too. Worth looking. Another tiny key. Take that. Yoink. Okay. Continuing forwards here, there's another door. Manor Sentry. Okay. Blast it. Petrifying attack. Not really what you want. There is a way to a boss. This is the Ivy door. Is there a key which could open it? Perhaps. It's not actually available. 2 minutes on this? Okay. I'm firing off shots here. Pew pew pew. Definitely plenty of archery to be done. Then y'all go down. One more locked door here. We have a key for. Might as well use it. We got a tiny keys counter here. That's fun. Treasure! Oh yeah. Ethereal Malachite Bracelet. Vitality and Mind. And question mark, apparently. Yeah, not what we currently need for Archer. Bard. That's some mind to it. I do wonder what the question mark is. We got a previous bit of gear. And eventually... Oh, here it is. Critical hit, determination, spell speed. Interesting. Oh, wait, it was saying question mark previously. It also rolls for the additional stats as things continue. This has been leveled down. It's fine. Okay. Looks like we are headed towards the boss here. That's the direction we can go here. Manor Claviger. Alright. Get our AoEs going. Throw out as much damage as we can. While we've got the Mage's Ballad giving us bonus attacks. Resetting everything for us. Dodging attacks. Doing our best. Yes, let's not stand in the void fire. Pro tip, do not stand in the void fire. Nothing on the entire time? Unfortunate. Okay. 58. Get the damage over time back going. Deal with only a singular target here. Let's go with the straight shot. Okay. Yeah. heavy. This one's slow. Get hit with void fire. Fantastic. You don't need to mix it up that much here. Run slightly away from that. Fire! Drops the green key. Very good. You have to pick that up. Treasure. Let's see. Manor beret. General intelligence, mind, determination. Use the green key. We need the ivy key for that one, clearly. Okay. Head it back around this way. Now we're at the start. Okay. So we didn't really have a choice of which direction we could go. So there was a barricade here, a door we couldn't open there. So we went the one way that we could. I guess it is upstairs now. Sealed barrier with green key. Commercial barrier. Find the green key. Where's the fine wax? Maybe. We have a green door we missed or something. Maybe the ivy. Ivy's kind of green. Run back this way. Everybody gets to run a little quicker. Very helpful. Ivy door? Next will be the yellow key. Yeah. Okay, that works. Now we are here. And down to the basement first. The cellarage. Okay. Oh, these guys. This. Coming into AoEs here. That's pretty good. And corpse fly. Whatever we can do. Another tiny key. It's got keys everywhere. And doors that open with tiny keys. Just everywhere. Gotta remember we can also move around while attacking. That's a very nice feature. And our attacks don't take 2.5 seconds to use. Carnation door. Locked door. Not gonna be locked for long. Do you have anything to say about it? Yeah, I'm sure everybody's. On to the party. And AoE volley here. Very good. The Manor Servitor is the last. Treasure back here. Absolutely gonna use the key to open it. Whee. It's also kind of a dungeon kind of area. A bandana. Strength, dex, vitality, determination. Not bad. Yep, this is a better piece of equipment here. Dexterity 4, Dexterity 4. It's got 5 stats instead of only the 4 stats of this. So we get Vitality, Determination, Skill Speed. This gets Vitality, Direct Hit Rate. I'll equip that. Looks good. It's a bandana, like I said. Well, that checks out. Oh, this room's got 2 tiny keys. Yes, please. Both moving. Probably fine. Running around. Enemies here. Flying out all of our tanks here. Since we don't have barrage, we keep using heavy shot in order to get more activations of the ones requiring that. Straight shots and wide volleys. I wonder if that's a fox eye. Fox eye. A few different directions we can go. Single target, AoE, damage over time. We got a lot of stuff going for us. Make our way around here. Also back up slightly. That'd be quite so much in melee range all the time. So maybe our attacks are on the same cooldown. Which is definitely something to consider. And the last bat here. There you go. More locked doors. Does there have anything in it? Maybe not. This has the yellow key. It's clearly something we want. Huh. Lots of enemies in here. Definitely the whole thing. Skeletons bleed. Seems like maybe. Yeah. There's a yellow key. We have a tiny key. We can't open this door. Never leave a locked door unlocked, I say. Never leave a locked door locked. There's treasure in here. Let's see. See if something happen. Strength, dex, vitality, crit, and determination. Yeah. Item level 28. That could be pretty good. Manor Gaskins. All sorts of manor stuff here. Fancy. And stronger. Love it. Okay. Pretty much XP. Yeah, 14,000 XP from the boss there. You can climb up this and drop on this side, but not the other way. Alright, look at all these guys. Another tiny key here. Love it. I like opening up all the doors and stuff. Fully exploring this clearly very cursed manor. Tiny key. Okay. And that kind of brings us back to here, which is the Carnation door. Carnation door opens. Looks like you got two boss kind of guys in here. Alright. Like more of a Iron Jester here. If you're more of a healer kind of guy. If we group them together, that'd be great. Does not seem to be the current strategy we're going for. We're focusing on the first thing here. Give him some damage over times. Also help. Use a little bit of right here. That's something. Steward and Jester. Alright, you. Now we've finished the second one off. Kind of a dual boss fight. Or just two guys in one room, I guess. That's okay. There's this flow of match return to the manor entrance. Cool. There's a bloody parchment. And malachite ring. Vitality, mind, something else. A bloody parchment. Next key item. Tiny key, green key, yellow key. Small key used to unlock doors in Hawk Manor. Green ivy leaf is painted upon this key found here. Bright yellow carnation. The arcane text scrolled upon this page appears to have been written in blood. Could be a clue to breaking the area's sealed barrier. Use the flow here. 25,000 XP for that boss. Pretty good. Defeat Lady... Bloody parchment. Breaks the barrier. Huh. Now you're upstairs. Okay. Deal with all these. The sentries are the ones with the big ol' eyeballs. They're looking around. Oh, he's way in there. Where'd he go? He's retreating. To the boss. Well, that's the boss room then. Kind of look around at the rest of the dungeon though. Could be more treasure chests. Attack house. Also potentially to get rid of the attack house before fighting the boss, so they don't have attack house to attack with. Sometimes that's how things work. And a lantern. Servitor's lantern. Like a floating fire guy. Okay. End that pretty quickly here. Nope. We still have a tiny key here too. This is the area with the tiny key. Can't go further this way because of the big old hole in the floor. Makes sense. Lanterns here. Gotta range this thing. All enemies nearby it. That's something. Down to like 2 enemies. And there's 1. And then there's treasure. There's Guile. Well, 28 bow. Currently have level 32 bow. That's better. It might be just better than the scaled down stats. You can actually see what it is. And really the base stats, it's all yellowed. We'll look at this bow when we get out of the dungeon. See if it's actually better. But in general, finding the more fancy green items here, unique and untradeable, generally better gear, as you might expect. Lady and I, looking very menacing. Keep our distance a little bit. Eyeball. Oh boy. Attack the eyeball. Damage. Take out the handmaiden. I think we could target that eyeball. Probably should be able to. Would make sense. You get walking towards. Then Seduce. And Petrified. Wild. Slightly further away. Oh. Moves closer. What am I supposed to do with these eyeballs? Not look at them? Something. Limit break. 600 in. Some damage. Then Seduce. Yeah, so I got Petrified. Yeah, whatever. Is it really gonna matter? Unlikely. Lady, you're going down. Dungeon Siege 1, level up. Dungeon complete. Ooh. There you go. Yeah. Ah. 32,000 experience. Then 39,000 experience for the first time doing the dungeon. Bonus XP. Then 4,300 plus some gil for a swift first time completion. Achievement. Treasure. Say staff. Two-handed thaumaturge staff. That could be nice. Okay. Looks good to me. Very good. Very good. Okay. Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. Two masked guys. A scene of the 12th staff. It's a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You're every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire one crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Hinel chose well. Chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Yeah, try. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master Labrea. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Dark mystical teleport. My goodness. Fare you well, bringer of light. So this whole thing was just a test. Wild. Wild. Okay. Let's return to Gridania. Turn this quest in at least. Just to check out the new bow. If we got anything for getting a level up there. Level 39. Next level, we're going to be getting the next Bard quest. So that'll be good. Just having the dungeons along the main quest line definitely gives quite a bit of bonus experience there. Very good. Lancers Guild. Guess back towards the direction we're going. Don't know if we're gonna go back through all the people that we talked to. Explain how the situation has been resolved. We just kind of sometimes wander off on adventures and just kind of get stuff done. Huh. Yeah, still... Yeah, the numbers were correct. We just yell it out because they've been changed slightly. Got that. Also got manor field dressing, new gloves. And the bow here. Equip Jukil's Guile. Oh, that's a pretty big bow. I like that. Oh, wow. How's that look wielded here? Oh, yeah. That is quite the bow. We return. You are returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me. Murdered. Also kind of whole demon thing going on there. So she went so far as to consort with devils. With that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray. But it's plain that they are the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me they will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence allowed, I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. Matters not wherefore, through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am abetted to a gross crime, or surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. Only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Report to Minfilia. Vesper Bay, Aetheryte ticket. Very good. Okay. So we didn't find the masked man. We found other masked men. That does increase the number of problems we're having. A whole group of problems. And that was our lead. And the lead was they were testing us, so... Not sure we're gonna go from there. I'm sure there's gonna be another lead. Figure out something. Our boat's not even gonna fit through the doors anymore. Love it. Make it the biggest bow we can. It'd be pretty wild to see the scaling from us to Lalafell and all that. Hey, we fit through this door. We're doing something right. Okay. Report. Coming on in. Alright. Welcome back, Arctic. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the 12th Wood? Lots of stuff happened. Two of Labra's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. Yeah. The devils taunt us. It's beyond doubt, then, the Asians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It's clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. Reasonable. There's no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet, come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that's precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I shall summon the others. Oh, 11,100 XP, and a level 28 weapon coffer. Could be anything from 28 to 30. We could save these for other classes. We'll just get the weapons from just doing the quests and stuff, so doesn't matter too much. Open it. An ash composite bow, yeah. Okay. What are the achievements we got here? Which section's that in? Portrait currency. I can click it from here. So that's their closet. Objective fulfilled. Completed. Let's just doing that. Mounts companions inventory. Currency portrait venture. Venture place later share character information on a profile of your own design. The adventurer's place can be viewed by accessing subcommands via targeting a character or right-clicking their name in the friends list. Adventure plate cannot be viewed by other players because you have not created it yet. Okay. We got time played, edit the profile. Not currently what we're trying to do here. Portraits. Here's the portraits. Got more features here. Portrait feature allows you to use a variety of poses, motions, and framing options. That's the perfect portrait of your character. Create a different portrait for each gear set. It's displayed at the beginning of certain competitive content like Crystal Conflict PvP matches or Tomen Mahjong. Additional information is available in the portrait guide, accessible in the portraits window. Okay. Reputation. 17 commendations. Classes. Skeletons. Here's the achievements. Last 5. Get the main scenario quest, skeletons in your closet. Yep. 10 instance dungeons or raids. Dungeon raids or trials. Discover every location in the manor. Temperatures 30. Okay. We're doing decent here. Various achievements. Lots we can still do in that front, though. Okay. So we will continue with the quest Wrath of the Titan. I'm sure that's going to be just fine. Always another problem. Next time. Goodbye.